हैन मेरो यो भोइस ओभर गर्यो नि के भन्छ राम्रो आउँदैन क्या साउन्ड एउटा साउन्ड स्याक्रिफाइस गर्नुपर्छ कि भोइस ओभर गर्नु पर्यो कि गेम प्लेको साउन्ड चाहियो क्या त्यस्तो छ सेटअप अलि राम्रो छैन क्या तिमीलाई वेलकम है वेलकम भन्नै बिर्सिछु यार वेलकम टु द स्ट्रिम हैन त्यही हुन्छ हैन यो रिसिएम आएछ नि त भाइ यार यो लिन मन थियो लिनै पर्छ यो मलाई फेरि म्यानेजर नि लिन मन छ दुईटा भयो क्या अब रिसिएम लिनु कि म्यानेजर लिनु एउटा म्यानेजर चाहिरहेको छ डबल बुस्टरवाला गेमको साउन्ड त खतमै आइदिन्छ ए नि बस्ने के गर्नु त्यो के भन्छ खुल्या छैन उमा त नेपालमा यहाँ नै बस्यो POTW हान्नु पर्यो एउटा POT रोल रहन्छ है त्यसपछि भयो
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. McAteer.
अब चाहिँ ठीक छ होला है
Well, that's well spotted. Now it's Savinho.
त्यस्तो अब सब हेर्बिछ क्या
This turns on Jim. Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant. If given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated. But if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done. Decent hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
सानो सुन्नु हो भोइस चाहिँ मेन चाहिँ हैन भोइस चाहिँ सुनिनुपर्छ क्या गेमको साउन्ड अलिअलि सुनिदा नि केही फरक पर्दैन हैन मेन चाहिँ बोलेको कुरा चाहिँ सुन्नुपर्छ
Gets flagged offside.
तिमी ओपन गरे छैन भाइ यस
Pass. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Justin. Leicester were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at them.
Now the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
भोलि पो ढिलो उठ्नु पर्ने त
Chasing after it. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Daka just eases him off the ball. Petri. Ødegaard.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now that's well seen too. And that is as far as they're going to go. Half-time getting close now. Bela. Rafinha. That's good play. Letting it go.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Pedri. Oh, super ball. And in time. Sumare. Skip.
Ja, also mal game हुन्छ भने
45 minutes. It's a half which has simmered along nicely. Warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
नाइट ड्युटी गर्दा जिन्दगी अर्कै हुन्छ है मैले पनि गरेको थिएँ पहिला 1 महिना मात्र गरेको थिएँ मैले चाहिँ कल सेन्टरमा गरेको थिएँ
Potw. Thomas. That's a throw. Camavinga. Funde. Built as the single goal between the sides. Rafinha.
That's just playing it safe.
किल कार्टुन नै
That's
चाहिन्छ
simple.
भाइ यार यसरी त डिभाइस पुरै तात्दिँदो रहेछ भने
We've reached the hour mark.
डिभाइसमा प्रेसर पर्ने क्या सबै
Cristante
दुईटा एप्लिकेसनको
is
प्रेसर पर्यो
offering
क्या
some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a pretty loose pass. Justin. McAteer. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Camavinga. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Odegaard. He is just caressing the ball.
They may
Maybe
end
in
up
the
with
third.
some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's got away. Ball's gone out of play.
फ्यान खोल्यो भने फेरि अनि साउन्ड डिस्टर्ब आउँछ त पुरो
Progress.
हेर्ने कस्तो आउँछ साउन्ड है म देखाउँछु
Time and again they are repelled.
ल
Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Saka! It's in!
यस्तो आउँछ
Remaining. Game still on. And he's stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
ढाकाले गोल हान्थ्यो
That goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase it with him.
Petri.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Driving forward. Now it's Savinho. Fabian Ruiz. Camavinga. Well read, nice. And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling
एल कार्डहरू
qualities.
युज गर्नुपर्छ क्या त्यही हो सबसे बेस्ट अप्सन भनेको त्यसरी त धेरै गाह्रो हुन्छ फेरि
Man of the match.
आज यत्तिकै टेस्ट गर्दै हो क्या मैले कस्तो हुँदो रहेछ भनेर खासमा यो प्लेयरहरू रिभ्यू गर्नलाई गरेको प्लेयरहरू को आएको रहेछ भनेर रिस जेम्सको हेरौँ होइन हाम्रो रिस जेम्सको पासिङ चाहिँ राम्रो रहेछ यार बल कन्ट्रोल चाहिँ मन परेन मलाई बल कन्ट्रोल त केही पनि छैन के गर्नु यति पासिङ चाहिँ डक्टर पास चाहिँ राम्रो रहेछ स्पिड 85 किकिङ पावर छैन यार यो धेरै नराम्रो कार्ड लाग्यो मलाई त एक्युरेसी केमा हुन्छ एक्युरेसी फिनिसिङ डक्टर पास लङ रेन्ज कलर वान टच पास पनि छैन के कार्ड यस्तो जे पाएँ यार तिमीलाई मन पर्यो त मलाई त झन् स्पिन हान्ने सोचिरहेको थिएँ म त राइस भएको भए 100 कल दिन्थ्यो दामी चोरले राइस आर्सेनलको चाहिँ कति राम्रो आउने हुन्छ अब त्यो पार्टनर क्लब भयो जस्तो दिइहाल्छ नि कहाँ थियो हान्दिम कि क्या हो जित्यो भने त जित्यो नि होइन पिभिपी यो पनि खेलेर हुन्छु मैले 100 कोइन आउनु चल स्पेन चाहिँ हान्दिनँ होइन टावर 2टा दिने होला भर्चुअल प्राइभेट नेटवर्क युज गरिरहेको छु अनि भालो मान्छे भेटिन त दुई टावर आउँछ यार ये नै अन्त ठिकै लाग्यो सबभन्दा
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Baker, the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I'm going to go for the little wriggler. That is Raheem Sterling. His small frame and pace gives him a real advantage over bigger, slower defenders. And his turning sharpness is another very tricky part of his game. He's a handful.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Trippier spots it and intercepts. Palmer. First quarter of an hour gone. Just eases him off the ball.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
He's played him through. And the pass is intercepted. Fabian Ruiz driving on and making good progress. Palmer. It's Camavinga. Played back. Azar. Can run onto that. That's tidy. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had it taken off him. Couler. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Azar. Azar going face to face with his great rival. Azar! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's come back out to him. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Berger. And Phillips. Pearson. Madwell. Sterling. No way through. That was good alertness. Half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively. As both teams walk off unscathed, a tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end. And I get the feeling the second half may well... It's Azar! Oh, that's just stunning!
Hazard one on the 3 on the
moment in the match too. fantastic. Right on the bootlaces and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So we have the first goal.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Gooch. By Junho. He's picked his way through. Now Gooch. Gooch showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely weighted ball. And the shots!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach would really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
Couler. Couler! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Manhoef was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Number 20.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on
They've
the
played it
field.
short.
Number 50.
Sterling.
Number 90. Number 7.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He's found a way through. Chamateu. He's had it nicked away. Chamateu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Sterling.
Any goal than
It's
I
Sterling. Real chance!
out on them.
Oh,
I'm
just
going to
lacked
play
a
this.
decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he goes cross-field. And it's Sterling. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's shifting through the gears here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Gooch. 5 minutes to add. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Palmer. Ball's gone astray. And that has sent him sprawling. And time is up. Decent game of football that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
But
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Referee's given a throw. And he thumps it clear. Plymouth ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Kimmich, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. A huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His
Looks for the finish! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt and he made it look like a double the way he generated that power.
Kimmich. Oh, that's a key interception. Still goalless. It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kimmich. Plymouth look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Ball has bounced loose now. Oh, great feet done. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good looking ball. He's onside, and he's had a shot. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Kimmich. There he goes, motoring forward. Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The pass is intercepted. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Torres! He's delivered all right! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have the first goal.
I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
There will be 1 minute added
Passing
time.
is crisp and sharp. And he's there to clear it. The whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play on one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 34. Guti. Number
The action is back underway.
Number
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
coming on the field. Number 11. Melvin Ferrer. Number 27.
Albert Ferrer.
Savinho. Number 7.
Savinho. Throw it. And it's Albert Ferrer. Torres. Still just a single goal between the sides. Goes forward. On time, excellent interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Played towards the other side. There's a reprieve for the time being.
Substitutions taking place.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. He gets big! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Played right into his path.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He's in plenty of space here.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Big header! Yes! And surely that settles it. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Ribery. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's been repelled. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the shot! And that has been cleared. He's free, he tries a shot! And he's following up! It's loose, and it's fallen loose again! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Van Belten clears it away.
हानेरै छोड्छ क्या यही अहिले जस्तो सुकै रोके नि जे गरे पनि
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until
डिफेन्सले
too
केही
late.
कामै गर्दैन क्या त्यो एपिक प्लेयरहरूसँग खेल्दा यस्तै हुने हो क्या गाइजहरू 7 जना हेर्नु भएको छ
That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the
हो र
mastermind in all of
ड्रोग्बा
this.
दियो अरे
A
ए
solid
त्यो
win,
ड्रोग्बा
which will be welcomed all
त्यो
round.
कडा छ यार भाइ त्यो ड्रोग्बा होल्ड गरेर खेल्न अगाडि
Claiming the man of the match award, and there is
त्यो हेडिङ सेडिङ
for argument.
स्पेसमा बनाएर हान्न मात्र हो फेरि
You look back on the game then, Jim.
I think we just saw a team winning.
त्यसलाई सिधै हेडिङमा त कटाउने हो त्यो ड्रोग्बालाई त्यो ड्रोग्बा ल्याएर खेल्छ है त भए त म थियागो सिल्भा कुन पर्यो थियागो सिल्भा छ र थियागो सिल्भा छ र भाइ कहाँ छ भन्नु त ए यहाँ रहेछ नि डिस्ट्रोयर रहेछ यार राम्रो कार्ड रहेछ यसको बल इन्गेजमेन्ट फेरि कम रहेछ नि त इन्गेजमेन्ट एग्रेसन 90 अन फर्म चाहिँ राम्रो रहेछ ल अनवेभरिङ फर्म रहेछ 1 टच पास पनि रहेछ ब्लकर एरियल सुटरी हेडिङ मेन मार्किङ इन्टरसेप्सन ब्लकर सब रहेछ 1 टच पास पनि रहेछ यो हो नि त कार्ड हुने त पेस चाहिँ छैन होला तर राम्रो कार्ड रहेछ यार रिस जेम्स भन्दा त थियागो सिल्भा कति राम्रो राम्रो म नि अब स्पिन हान्छु एउटा गेम पछि भाइ ड्रोग्बाको हेडिङ हान्ने हो अब सिधै हेडिङ स्प्याम हान्ने हो ड्रोग्बाको
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
मलाई मेन त्यो 1 टच पासले मन पर्यो क्या डिफेन्समा 1 टच पास चाहिन्छ क्या
A delight to have him on board. Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement is
1
really
टच
picked
पास
up
चाहिँ
now,
हुनुपर्छ
and I'm eager
डिफेन्स
for the
हरेक
action to
डिफेन्समा
start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Torres really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Refuses to take the bait.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Coach, I'm surprised by your assessment there.
One of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Nicely intercepted. Glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nicely aimed pass.
तर यो कार्डहरूलाई अन्डर रेटेड गर्नु के भन्छ त्यसलाई त्यो अन्डर एस्टिमेट नगर्दा हुन्छ है किनभने यो पछि टुर्नामेन्टहरू खेल्न काम लाग्ने कार्ड हो क्या सबै
That was well played.
लिपिकहरूले खेल्नै पाइँदैन टुर्नामेन्ट
Into the middle. Sees it all the way.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Here's Drogba. Oh, good ball. Shapes to shoot. Oh, that is rather wayward. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up
Cross
and set
got on
up
the
like
last
this,
year.
and everyone is
कसरी
doing just
reading
that.
गर्नु?
You make it sound so simple.
क्रस कटाउन दिएन.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Back into the middle. Potw wins the duel this time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Okay, क्यामेरा उ गरौँ कि क्या? यसरी नजिक देखिन्छ नि हैन? अझ नजिक क्यामेरा के गर्नुहुन्छ? अलि मजाले नजिक देखियो नि त.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van Belten.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. Just back from your break, you missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Brighton ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Cristante. And it's Potw. And it's Drogba. He's had it taken off him. Just about up to the hour now. Webster. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts and goals simply
That is
because
slow, yeah.
respective defences have been
Hold on,
strong.
nice here, isn't it? Slow down.
Substitutions taking place.
Tries the cut back. Cristante. Now Fabian Ruiz. He's in plenty of space
Hazard
here.
ल्याउनै पर्यो क्या अरूले केही गर्ने सक्दैन
He's
किन
shifting through the gears here. And the shot!
यसले नै भाङ्ग हान्दियो.
That is decidedly lacking.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Number 41.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Verbruggen clears. And it's been given away. Welbeck. Welbeck. He's in a good position here. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's been intercepted. Great ball if he can get there. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Webster, pressing high and with purpose. Baresi cuts out the pass. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here. It's very much looking like this might be destined for a
কিন্তু বিয়সে হইছে ইয়া
FIFA. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Gnabry. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Gnabry in acres of space out wide. Terrific header.
कहाँ पुग्दा त्यो बल यार छ्या खुट्टामा आएको बल यस्तो बाउन्स हुन्छ
So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. The outcome inevitable.
आयो होला
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
अझै गेम खेल्नु पर्ने भयो वाउ यो हो नि त
Welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin. Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Just joining us, we are already on the way. Grimes, Coventry finding their passes. That's good defending, very good defending. Potw. Nicely weighted ball. Potw. It's Gnabry. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. He's picked his way through. And goodie! It's loose now, they want to get it back. Grimes. Coventry upping the intensity here, having lost possession. Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that. Good to watch. It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Oh, what a climb! Goal! There is the breakthrough! Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch. Coventry are in front now, the game's only goal. Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to get it clear. Passes short and sharp. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Grimes. Oh, good-looking ball. Potw. He's got away. Gets into some space. It's a mighty effort. He will be livid with himself. Welcomes it in. Big chance.
सब आउट हानिन्छ त यार किन यस्तो सबै आउट हानिन्छ कसरी गोल हान्ने
Simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Just a quick request today.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field.
और क्या
Number
फिर
30.
दिया
And we're
फिर
off
दिया
again.
भन्दा पनि सर्टै आउट हान्नु
Well, I
देखेन
think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the
सर्टै आउट
balance.
हान्नु पनि कसरी गोल हान्ने कुनै आउट हानिन्छ होला यता हाने गोल
Right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
डिभिजनहरू खेल्दा नि यस्तै हुन्छ भने दिउँसो त
They've only
म
got the
खेल्दिनँ नि
stars
आज
to
भोलि
play.
त्यही भएर दिउँसो डिभिजन
Mistakes in those areas are
यस्तो ल्याग हुन्छ नि यस्तो ल्याग हुन्छ
And it
ल्याग
didn't
भन्दा नि
take him
गेमको
long.
पेसै एकदम स्लो हुन्छ क्या बिहान र त्यो के भन्छ बेलुकाको टाइममा चाहिँ सर्भर अलिकति
That's
हुन्छ क्या
just as the manager
सर्भरमा
proceeded.
कम मान्छे भएर हो कि स्मुथ हुन्छ क्या गेम त्यो बेलामा बरु डिभिजन पुस हान्न आउँछ
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Played back in.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Rundoni. Van Balten spots it and intercepts. The pass is intercepted. Always onto this. Brilliantly cut out. Potw. And it's Potw. York. Potw. Potw! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Guti is offering a right smile there.
Substitution in progress.
हाजार राख्नु पऱ्यो है गुटीको ठाउँमा हाजार भए हानिदिइसक्थ्यो भने यो होइन बिबेरी राख्यो भने के होला कि धेरै गाह्रो छ ओएन नै राखिदिनु पऱ्यो ल ओएन राख्नु
Substitution on the field. Number 34. Guti. Number 6. Joshua Kimmich.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 4. Hazard. Number
Hazard
7.
goes short.
कस्तो हेर्नु पर्यो
It's their second corner of the game. Hazard plays it short. Has a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Grimes. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard. Nicely aimed pass. Musiala! It's oh, what has happened here? And another try! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two,
मिस्टेक पास
realistically.
दिएँ यार मैले
He's managed to get and the finish. Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution.
Coventry take the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue.
Card to iron
Body
the zero,
tires,
you
the
know?
mind soon follows, so
Keep all the
concentration
zero.
is key from here.
Great ball if he can get there. He is just caressing the ball. It's Hazard!
कहाँ छोड्छु भाइ म त्यत्तिकै भन्नु नि
A special one. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude to keep it down. The only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Hazard.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
This is promising. And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
अब पिभिपी खेल्नुपर्छ यो अफ गरेर के भन्छ भिनिसियस जुनियर त मसँग छ यार अलरेडी यो पऱ्यो के काम यही पर्छ मलाई फिक्स नचाहिने बेला चाहिँ यही पर्छ वे सेभिनियो पऱ्यो धेरै नभएको प्लेयर पऱ्यो इट्स इङ्ग्लिस टिम्स म्यानचेस्टर सिटी बनाएर खेल्नु पऱ्यो अब सेभिनियो गोल हान्नलाई Free watching. तपाईँ केटा म थम्बनेल बनाउँदैछु यार 1 मिनट लाग्छ होला Replay maker, trickster 91, low pass 88. दामी कार्ड चाहिँ के हो यो त धेरै पछि राम्रो कार्ड परेको Sterling
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And we're underway. It's Bernardo Silva. And here's Owen. Stood up well to him there. Deftly away. Great ball if he can get there. He's beaten the last man. Bruna is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. You felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's gone forward. He's in plenty of space here. That was always going to be the keepers. That looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, it's burst through. Shot a goal! And he's found it! First blood!
गुन्जिटे त कोच पनि आउँथ्यो यार नयाँ
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Xerxes deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fernando Torres has a goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Alexander-Arnold moves short, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Owen, he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Chelsea with another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, it's come loose, and he's following up! And he's quick to get it clear again.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
De Bruyne. Palmer. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. That's a shade optimistic.
Minutes has been indicated.
Trippier. No, that was never going to make it. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. At half-time, it is 1-0.
Please make sure to watch the
Any
score.
strong opinions on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Chelsea having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Pavel. Number 22.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 21.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Opponent के गर्दैछ हेरौँ न 4-1-3-2 खेलेछ 4-1-4-1 खेल्दिनु पर्ला
Substitution on the field. Number 30, Sterling.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7,
Rodri.
Mario Secco. Substitutions taking place.
खान्छ कि आफ्नै गोल
Van Dijk.
स्टिकले
And it's Hazard. Hazard. It could be in him. Now the finish.
चाहिँ कडा मजा आयो नाइस गोल भयो नि त हैन त फिक्स आउला सर
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
He's having a go!
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And he's managed to get free. Adams. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, easy pickings there. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Adams getting this one
नो
clear.
रिस्क क्या हो म्यानेजर आउँछ यो गेम जित्यो भने निकै रिस्क
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Claimed it back swiftly. And he's found a way past. Saka. Zirkzee. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's found a way through.
खाइन्छ कि क्या हो दुई गोल
He's made sure that's not getting through. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Isak. He is through here. He's got the shot away.
Beckenbauer म्यानेजर आयो ल
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his
Beckenbauer,
response
long ball.
absolutely clinical.
Well, he makes finishing look
One of
like
my
a
favourite
matter of
managers.
fact. Why take extra touches?
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
minute has been indicated.
He's through here. He's got away. This is Hazard. Hazard! Sticks it away. And with that,
अपोनेन्टको कनेक्सन राम्रो छैन जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई
and that really is
कनेक्सन राम्रो छैन जस्तो लाग्यो
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked
इजी
as if
इजी
he'd gone
कटिरहेको छ मेरो
away.
पासहरू अनि
Terrific.
And that means just one thing. That climbs up big. Hits it. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? Yep. And that will be the final act. Chelsea can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
साकाले हेडिङ हान्दा भयो 65 म्यानेजर किन्नु पर्छ अब ट्याक्स टेकिङ आर्म्स बल कन्ट्रोल पोजिसन म्यानेजर भयो पोजिसन लो पास र डिफेन्सिभ इन्गेजमेन्ट कुन लिनु यार के गर्नुभयो भएर भेगान भाव लिइदिने है Palmer the pass 90 कट्यो होला फिनिशिङ यस यो अन्त अब पाल्मर डेन्जर हुन्छ मेरो त्यसपछि अब को ओभन बिचमा खेलाइदिए भयो अनि त्यसपछि भयो टिभी बिहान नि बस्ने अब मस्त ड्रोग्बा नै हो पाउँदैन ड्रोग्बा पाउँदैन रहेछ सरी yes nice
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt, the these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Action has already started. Potw. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Salah. And it's being shifted off him.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he skips past his man. Palmer. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at Darwin Núñez because he offers loads. A real physical presence who's always going to offer you an out ball. But I think
It's Hazard! Denied by an instinctive save.
yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Trippier, who's short. Palmer!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hazard! Now it's Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pops him off in and wins back the ball. He's onside. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. That has sent him sprawling. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Mohamed Salah. He's ended up in no man's land. Hazard. Nicked it back promptly. Hazard. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is one way to stop him. Oh, shooting chance! There's a goal! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 26, Savinho.
Chelsea have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Savinho.
Well, the roof's just about staying on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Hazard. Chelsea leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the finish!
के हो साभिन्यो त आज आएको कार्ड भएर होला खतरा रन लिइरहेको
Done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Mohamed Salah has a goal! And the ball's come loose here. The referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reading in that half, Peter, and the break may influence the change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Chelsea sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Father of a boy in the green backpack who kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
कोही छैन कता यस्तो गर्नु पर्छ।
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Lukunku. Number 15,
पनि फुल अट्याक हान्नु पर्यो।
Alexander Arnold. Number 13, Sterling. Coming on the field, number 21, Owen. Number 5, Walker. Number 8, Erdegaard.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And it's Owen. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Trippier. And Adams. Saka kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gakpo. Haaland. Can he get it through? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And it's Owen. Alexander Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Owen. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. We're not going to make any further progress now. Saka. Kyle Walker. And it's corner. Almost number 2 then. They've played it short. Saka, brilliantly cut out. Gakpo is fouled. Played into space out wide. Now it's Saka. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rodri. Rodri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Soboslai. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Substitution in progress.
Run onto that, and he was quick to react. For a moment, you felt that
त्यो
was going
डियोगो
somewhere.
जोटा
They'll
has
have to go
lost his
again.
life भन्ने कुरा आइरहेछ यार।
No, that was never going to make it. Could be danger here. He's found a way
यो सोच
through.
हो
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Delicate chip through. Azar. Interesting ball. Jota unable to make it happen for all of his good intentions. Azar. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Trippier having a look. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. And it's Walker.
Added time.
Want to be quick to recover then. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Passes short and sharp. Oh, well played. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Hello, everybody, and please join me in
All that
wishing
remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Diego Jota मर्यो रे यार Right.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. As you can see, we've already started here. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He gets big! And now a sudden chance to counter. Potw gathers from the goal kick. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aim forwards.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. Owen. That is good alertness. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. Caicedo. It's Hazard!
The keeper has reacted superbly there. Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Trippier plays it short. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's heaved it away. Over to the other side. Kyle Walker. Now it's Hazard. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball.
Tries a shot! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Caicedo. Owen. Nicely aimed pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Palmer. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And he can clear it away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Haaland. Van Dijk.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Out of play for a throw.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Saliba. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the first 45 minutes are up. Perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change.
Substitution for
So they
Arsenal.
head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Coming on the field is
That gets things going for the second half.
Savinho.
Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now it's Diogo Jota. Palmer. Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Palmer. Trippier. And here's Azar. He's shifting through the gears here. Saliba gets it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's ended up in no man's land. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Look at the space here. Real chance. Another Silva.
Challenge for this match was
It's still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's Owen. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shapes to shoot! They've done it! And finally, he has breathed life into the game!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11.
So time for changes on both sides, actually. Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Number 17.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better. There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, important interception. The message is clear. None shall pass. And it's Sterling. Potw cuts it out.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There's the hit! They score! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate.
Referee looks at joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
Those of you making their way home.
The end of the game.
Invitations.
A fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Here pretty promptly. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well played. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
He's the shining light of Asian football in Europe, Peter. Son Heung-min. He likes to receive the ball on that left-hand side and then offer you many options with his direct running or cutting inside or just stretching defences. A player with a superb work ethic.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now here's an interesting matchup. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Saka. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And the shots! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Sterling unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Palmer. Son Heung-min delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's gone down and Owen! Owen gets flagged offside. Saka, he's beaten the last. Saka! Split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected though.
Palmer. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus and executing their plan here.
Caicedo. And there is the half-time whistle. It's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very stable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Alexander Arnold.
The action is back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets me. You might just get lucky because of it.
There's the shots! And he's filmed it! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That is a super smooth. Bernardo Silva. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Gives it back. They're really getting no time to think of the ball here.
Oh, good ball. Shots on here.
Right.
Palmer. He has found a way through. Oh, what a ball is in here! Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. The pass is intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. Odegaard. Bernardo Silva has created one goal already. Sterling! White gets rid without sophistication. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight...
Owen! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. defenders prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
White gets over and intercepts. Great ball if he can get there. Haaland, he's shifting through the gears here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And it's Sterling. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a sweet ball back. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stopping. It's on! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Liverpool take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on. Well, look, Peter. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as you usually indicate.
So we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't they're thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Cuts out the supply. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from
Palmer, nicely weighted ball. Cleared without complication. Well, they've got it again. Palmer. He's looking to set free a runner. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had so many strengths, you could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with
York! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Sterling. And Caicedo. He has found a way through. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Adams cuts it out. Van Dijk. Caicedo. Closing in on goal. Foden sort of run down the left wing. He's picked his way through. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Palmer. Caicedo. Hazard. Great ball and he's in. Hazard! Dispatched clinically. There is the breakthrough.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that.
And Torres! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
White is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Added time.
That's not gone well. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Substitution in progress.
Chelsea get into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now. We get some free-flowing football.
Chelsea do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a look and plays it forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Hazard.
Attendance for this match was
Hazard
72,000.
face to face with his great rival.
Played back in. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Soboslai looking to run onto it. Adams is there and he can get that clear. Trippier. This ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. Execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with...
Oh, what has happened here? And it's a corner. Manchester United with their first corner. First in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Owen. He's onside. Oh, sweet feet. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
York is flagged offside. Palmer puts his foot on the gas. That has been cut short. Just 5 minutes left. He's played it through. Face to face with the keeper. Can he put it away? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Trippier with the short one. And it's Hazard. And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea can celebrate now. They have exactly...
ओके पछि भेटौँ